All right, welcome back to the TBD show. I am Byron. With me, as always, is Tack and Don P. How y'all boys doing?
Chilling, man.
How was y'all weekend, or I should say, this past week?
Shit, I was working 13 hours. I just got off work like 5 hours ago. But the show must go on.
Of course.
What you get it to, Byron?
Shit, I was at the restaurant last night celebrating my homeboy birthday. It's called Voodoo Bayou up in Palm Beach Gardens and shit. And
I heard that's fire.
It was good for what I can remember. I went too hard last night. I was pre-gaming a little bit and made a rookie mistake drinking on an empty stomach and then going to eat. Shit, we almost didn't make this episode today. But I'm coming back. Shit, water and everything else helping me out, so I'm good.
Get that Pedialyte. Pedialyte get you right.
Everybody keep telling me that you use
I used to work at a manufacturer for Pedialyte.
Gotcha.
To make you come back quick.
I'm about to get on that then. Yeah. What's up with you, Tack? What's up with your weekend?
Well, my weekend started on Wednesday.
That's that entrepreneur shit right there. That boy said Wednesday.
My shit started on Wednesday. Then it went into Thursday. And then all I can remember, it was a boat crash. And then not a boat crash.
Well, hold on. You got to explain that now.
You were trying to drive the boat.
You want to know what's so crazy? I forgot which day the boat crash happened on.
Hey, that boy got a concussion.
Bro. Nah, G shit. I don't know. Today is Sunday, right?
Yeah, today's Sunday.
Okay, so the boat crash happened. Yesterday was Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Friday. Thursday, 3 a.m. So we having fun on the boat. As you know, it's a platoon. We get about 40 people on there. It goes out in the water, Miami Beach, of course. Everybody chilling, drinking, sipping, and doing whatever they do. Throwing ones, you got dancers. We go to the little island, chill. It's actually nice, y'all. I want to invite y'all out actually so y'all can experience it.
Okay.
However, we coming back. You know, it's 2:45. Everybody lit. But the captains, they don't get lit. They do their job. But for some reason, the carrier just, got caught in the lights. You in Miami. You got the bridges, the restaurants. It's 3 a.m, girls, everything. So long story short, I'm in the back of the boat. I'm coasting. I'm chilling. And then I see as we getting closer to the wall. And I'm like, damn, is we going to hit the wall? And I'm like, nah. So then the boat just going. And at then you see the captain running to the steering wheel. That bitch was spinning. Like I'm talking about, he's spinning that bitch. That bitch won't spin. That bitch in reverse. Boom! 40 people on the ground. 40 people on the ground. You know what I'm saying? 40 people on the ground. I was sitting. Next thing I know, my knees scraped up. I'm on my knees. My hat is off. I didn't even know my hat was off. Till the bitch say, "Where's your hat?"
Hey, that crash made you go in instant pray mode, boy.
Bro, I was laughing the whole time. Niggas rubbing their knees. Bitches getting hit with speakers. The DJ mad because his laptop done fell.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? The DJ shit on the floor. Bitches on the floor upside down. It was funny, but it wasn't funny. Then the niggas got mad. They trying to fight the captain. So you got bitches in panic mode. You got bitches that's panicking that the boat crash. You got bitches panicking. They thinking that it's a hole in the boat. Then you got people panicking because they think they finna shoot the captain. You know what I'm saying? So it was lit.
Hey, Barry, you gotta get your shit together, man.
It's
We can't do a podcast with goddamn bunnies, man.
Yeah, so that's what happened to me Thursday night, Friday morning. I'm just thankful that we're alive. But my knees was hurting and my lip was bleeding.
Was it ever anything in your mind like, man, I might need to skip a week, or just like, hell nah.
Nah, bro, they was ready to do it again the next day. The same people. The same people that motherfucking crashed on the boat was ready to do it again. And matter of fact, they did it last night. I have so yeah, if I give y'all a goose story, he'll fucking tell y'all what happened. Hold on, I'm gonna call this nigga.
Yeah, call that boy up.
And this is the promoter who put the whole thing together.
Hello?
Yo, what's up, Corey? Chilling, man. We on the podcast, man. We talk about the boat crash.
Oh, man.
Hey, tell her what's the 3 things that you remember for the boat crash? The 3 top things.
There was a guy by the name of J-Rock. He went flying.
He really did fly. Like, y'all remember how Jazzy Jeff get thrown out the house on Fresh Prince? That's how he was. And he had on glasses. And he from Philly, too. That's what's so ironic about it.
The glasses came off?
They was crooked.
Damn.
But yeah. Nah, but we're gonna hit you back though. We're gonna chop it up. We're gonna talk about that. I'm gonna hit you back. All right. You don't remember either. All he was saying was, how did you crash the boat? How did the boat crash?
He was trying to get to the bottom of it, huh?
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. So that was my week. Then yesterday I kind of recovered, laid up, went to a baseball game.
Okay.
That's about it.
That's what's up. Shit, changing gears a little bit. As we all know, we recently lost, I just want to say, rap legend DMX. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? God damn. What
Yeah, DMX, bro. I don't know who gonna start it off with the DMX part. Let's talk about what was your first impressions of DMX and I guess your last impressions.
Shit.
Guess I go first. I was trying to pull that Drake. Pull that Drake slow so somebody can take it. But definitely, the era we grew up in, DMX was hard. You know what I'm saying? Probably like one of the the most aggressive rapper probably ever. Yeah. Really was promoting the dogs. You really see him with the dogs. He barking and all of that shit. So
yeah,
that's true.
I mean, dude could rap. Dude was talented. Dude can really freestyle like most of them prayers and stuff. So, I mean, I feel like he was a GOAT, but it's a lot of fake love going on, because I watched a lot of interviews and I only seen 3 rappers ever say he influenced them, even though you see all these famous people now saying he was the GOAT, but it was definitely Pop Smoke, Young Dolph, and Meek Mill, which all 3 of them you can hear it in their music. They'll start off calm and then they might yell, and then Pop Smoke just with the voice and how he aggressive too. So you can see it with them, but I never seen any other rappers or famous people say he influenced them. When stuff was going bad, everybody just said, "Oh, the drugs, the addiction." Then the guy dies and now he the GOAT. Now y'all want to name a street after him. Now everybody digging up these pictures, but when stuff was going on with him, nobody digged up a picture, post and say, "Hey, I'm praying for this dude. I hope he gets better. I hope I check. I'm gonna check up on him. You know." So
most definitely,
yeah, that's how I feel about it.
Shit, I could say for me, Dan part of my childhood for sure. Because I know my mama had all his albums pretty much. They all came out, dropped them, play them in the car, riding out to him, listening to him, and then of course I fuck with his acting game. Yeah, them movies are pretty good though. Man, I don't even remember the names of them. That's the crazy part.
You gotta hit on Belly.
Of course, Belly of sure for sure. And
Romeo Must Die.
There you go. Romeo Must Die. Even like his little one of my family movies in a sense, especially the one with the what's his name, Jet Li and everything. So all those are pretty dope.
I think with DMX being an actor though, you believed it.
Yeah.
Like, he was like, you didn't really look at it as DMX is being an actor. You like, yo, he is really him. Like he's that person for real.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he was very transparent about that. But my first impressions of DMX is got to be I don't want to say the song with him and Cisco, because that's too girly.
Fuck that. That's one of my favorite songs.
Nah, that's a classic.
That's one of my favorite songs right there, dog. That's one of my favorite songs, dog.
And what's the what is it? The one where he running through the buildings? That video with the Tim's on, the jean jacket outfit.
Was it that party up video? That one?
Oh, bring him outside. Bring that one right there.
I don't know. I just know he was running.
I think that was like at a bank, and he was dressed up like the same dude, and they walked by each other. Yeah,
that's when like the labels was actually giving the children budgets for the videos. So they get like $1 million, $2 million videos.
Mm-hmm.
But that was fire. But I gotta say my favorite DMX song gotta be How's This Going Down.
Oh yeah.
That's my favorite nonstop though.
Definitely.
Now you're right though. I honestly didn't really think I liked DMX that much until like the first episode of Drink Champs. And that's when I realized that he did pray in all his albums. All his albums does have a prayer on it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Shit, I even say shit like they got a little clip right here. This is everybody's go-to club banger, if you want to say, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Let me cut it. Let me cut it out for they try to charge us.
Yeah.
But that's one of the go-to songs right there. Yeah.
And that's when New York rap was supreme. You know what I mean? Like you had your Ruff Ryders, you had the G Units, the Dipsets, the Murder Incs. You know what I mean? Like that's when it was fun. That's when it was like really lit. Not everybody sounding the same. I'm not dissing everybody who sounded the same, but that's when it was divided. And your Rockefeller, we can't forget about the Rock.
Shit, your Rockefellers, your Dipsets, and all that.
Yeah, stay proper.
Yeah, for sure. So here go Ruff Ryders shit.
Yeah, that's back then. That's when everybody was in competition. Rather basketball and everything. Everybody was in competition. Who the best? Now everybody team up. So it ain't no. It's not a bad thing, but
yeah,
just changing up the times. That's all that is.
Oh yeah, we can't forget Terror Squad too.
Yeah. True,
oh yeah.
True. Oh boy. But just to keep with the music theme, anybody see was it SNL last night with Kid Cudi?
I saw it on Instagram
wearing the infamous
dress.
It's I feel like everybody they taking their masculinity away by doing all that extra shit like that though. Like, why the fuck you feel the need to wear a dress?
It's the evolution of rap. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be real with you.
It's like they trying to soften it up. That's what it seemed like to me.
It's the evolution of rap. Like we gotta still understand and respect that rap is a multi-genre. So we're gonna have the straights, we're gonna have the bis, we're gonna have the in-betweens, the LG, the B, the TQ, and whatever else come with it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's really just evolution of rap. Like, do the hardcore rappers take it personally? Yes. Honestly, I would have never known unless Virgil posted it and said that it was an off-white dress.
That make it okay.
You know what I'm saying? And they saying that it was a tribute to Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, Kurt Cobain. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
But I'm not agreeing with it, but I understand it. That's my take.
What about you, Don?
Get him dumb. Dumb thinking.
Man, dress is a dress, you know what I mean? But you know, they had to add all of that in there to try to make it okay. You know what I mean? It's an off-white dress. Oh, tribute to Kurt Cobain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not racist, but why y'all ain't get a white guy to do this? Why, you know what I'm saying?
It's always a black guy doing some stuff.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You know why though? It's the influence. They know we didn't.
I got you. Yeah, definitely. But I will say this: they thought this out. You picked the right person because like Kid Cudi is kind of like already weird.
Yeah.
So when I seen it, I didn't feel, even though I don't listen to his music like that, I didn't feel like he stepped too far like out the box. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But if you would have got somebody that we actually listen to, like a Lil Wayne or a Young Jeezy, you get somebody like that to do it, it would have been a bigger deal. But because he's always kind of been different anyway, I seen it. I didn't even get that mad. I just seen it like, this dude really got on the dress. And I ain't even look into it. I just left it alone. You know what I'm saying? But what Tat said makes sense. It's really just the influence. You know, we got the influence of everybody, any race. You know what I'm saying? Like Iceberg says, he said, now we influence the minds of their kids and shit.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I think
I don't, like I say, I don't see it something that I would be, highlighting or cheerleading. Mm-hmm. But I guess it's just the evolution of rap.
Yeah, I guess my main thing, like tag on what Don said, and like I wasn't mad at it. It's just my question is just why. That's my main question, why. But to each his own. I look at it then. But I guess to switch it up again. So much stuff that popped off this past week within the sports or anything dealing with sports. I think one of the things we could start off with is Darius Geis. What's y'all thoughts on that? I guess he's accused of sexually harassing a 70-year-old woman.
Well, I think we got to explain who Darius Geis is. So he's a former
running back for the formerly known as the Washington Redskins, now the Washington football team, and I think he did about a year and a half before he was released from them when he had his first sexual assault allegation, and then of course now this popped up not too long ago about with the old lady. So, what's your take on it?
I mean, it's so crazy, especially with how the world been and people money hungry. Mm-hmm. Now, do I really think he would do that to an old woman? I don't think so. But at the same time, who am I to really judge and say what somebody would and wouldn't do? Mm-hmm. But I think he was a player who he had multiple injuries, so that's what kind of bounced him out of the NFL. Mm-hmm. But I hope he didn't do it. I hope it's just a front, but you never know.
True. What about you, Don?
I mean, too rich for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, just a lot of stuff that, like, athletes shouldn't even get caught up in. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not even rich, but my name would never be attached to nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. What's going through your mind? It's almost like what I was saying with Deshaun Watson and the owner of the Patriots. Like, yeah. You got all this money. All you got to do is say who you is. Rather, God damn it. Hold up. I'm about to die over this bill.
You sound like the old Melly freestyle.
Dude, no,
but like
a mask on.
Yeah, but like I was saying, like, shit just ridiculous. Like, if whether a female know a position or know what football is, all you gotta do is say, hey, I play running back for the Washington Redskins in DC. You pull anybody if you can talk, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
and they got to go ahead.
Just to counter that, not to cut you off, but don't you think like people try to take advantage of that too? Knowing who you are?
Yeah, because all they're doing is just pretty much name dropping who they play for,
This is why I say to that. right?
Yeah.
Now, Tat, if you famous,
Yeah.
would you rather be attached to, not that it's good, but you rather be attached to a chick that be like, oh yeah, she bad as fuck. Yeah, Tat definitely did that. Or a 70-year-old woman that's somebody's grandma, like that shit make you look crazy. You know what I'm saying? Fuck up your reputation. Either way it would, but somebody grandma, you know what I'm saying? Like how many people thinking like, man, somebody tried that shit with my grandma, they gonna have to get it when I see them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, and then to make them look more like a predator because you're a football player that work out, you know, that weigh maybe 230 pounds straight muscle.
Yeah.
And you over there taking advantage of a lady that's 70.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Did we really get all the evidence? Like, is he being charged with it or is it just an accusation?
I think right now it's an accusation.
Yeah, from what I read, it's just an accusation.
But I will say this. We like 3 for 3. Every time we done talked about some shit, that shit then came up the following week, bro. Shit been trending the following week.
I heard about it, but I thought it was just all fake.
But let me ask y'all this. If, you know, everything gets cleared up, do you think he has a shot to get back into the NFL? Even if it's all false with all the, like I said, gets cleared up, you think he got a shot to get back in?
It's going to be a blessing if he get a shot because he's been so beat up. And now they taking great running backs in the 4th round, 5th round.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, why do I have to take a former guy with allegations and he's had injuries?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The odds is just not in his favor, but you never know. You never know who might believe in him. You don't know if one of his ex-coaches may get hired into a new position to give him another shot. It's all about who you know. So I say the odds is not in his favor, but we can't really count him out.
That's true.
I would just say, like, we done seen it plenty of times. Like a video or a rumor, whether it's real or fake, can mess up your career, mess up your whole reputation because, you know, there's no innocent until proven guilty is guilty until proven innocent. And by the time you get cleared of being innocent, you know, these people, 90% of people that made up their mind about you anyway. So, you know, they don't know you in real life. So it ain't like they got to apologize. It ain't like they walking by you in the office. Yeah. So we can feel however we want to feel, or anybody can feel how they want to feel. As far as getting another shot, I don't know, man. I don't know, but at the same time, like Tat said, you taking great running backs in the 4th round, but also too, another thing, this ain't like when we was in middle school and high school where running backs was running backs. Like 1,500 used to be like the milestone. You know, you had to hit this. This was like a minimum to say you was good. You know what I'm saying? But back then, you got Ricky Williams, 1,800 yards a season. Like them dudes ain't doing it like that. Like AP might have been the last one. It'd probably be, you know what I'm saying? Like Tat, your son probably
you know, Derrick Henry, you know, he just did 2,000 this past season.
Well, yeah. Derrick Henry. You're right. But I'm saying that's like 1 out of 32. Where when we used to watch it, you didn't know if Clinton Portis was going to be leading. You ain't know if Priest Holmes was going to be leading. Yeah, you ain't know who was going to be leaving. But now it's a passing game. Like it's a passing game that if you mess up as a running back, it don't matter anyway because we don't run the ball. Like who would y'all say is the top 5 running backs? Because it ain't nobody really running the ball. And no offense, but when people was talking about LaShawn McCoy back then, LaShawn McCoy wouldn't have been in the top 5 because Ricky Williams, Priest Holmes, Jamal Lewis, Clinton Portis, LaDainian Tomlinson, like every team had a star running back, good or garbage. You know what I'm saying? So
guys like that, just think about it now. Back then, the running back was just focused on just running the ball. Now they want them to, you know, catch it out of the backfield now. So I mean, shit, if to answer your question earlier, top 5.
God damn, boy. Byron got the bug on this one. I had that bit last week, so Tat gonna have it next week. Tat, you better have your shit together next week, bro.
My shit ain't one. But but I think at one point LaShawn McCoy was top 5.
Yeah, I would say he was. Yeah, definitely.
I say like three out of 3 to 4 years out of his career, he was top 5.
Pretty much his early years in Philly. Pretty much put it.
Yeah, you go back
when he went to Buffalo, his career pretty much died down.
Especially if you played fantasy football, he was catching out of the backfield. He was the hybrid. He was like the poster boy for the hybrid. Him and Le'Veon. But if I was gonna say top 5 right now. If you gotta do top 5, of course you go do Derrick Henry. Number 1. You gonna do let's see. Damn.
Just say Kamara. You gotta put
Kamara, of course.
Yeah, I put Kamara,
of course, top 5.
I put when healthy, Christian McCaffrey, the running back from the Panthers.
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey definitely. Oh, Dalvin Cook.
Yeah, Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin Cook. Who else? My mind went blank right now.
Nah, your mind ain't go blank. You really got to think about it.
Yeah,
because it changes from year to year.
Yeah, because the running back is not the same like it used to be.
It's all built around the offense.
But if I told you 2009 or from middle school to high school, you probably can name 5 people without even thinking. Probably 10 people without even thinking.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think Adam Jones is top 5.
Adam Jones
for Green Bay.
Oh yeah.
He up and coming to me. I think I need about one more year from him.
I'm saying like last year, based on last year.
Oh, just last year. He up and coming though. Where I would say he top 5.
You know, I'm biased, but I want to see what Phillip Lindsay do because that dude.
Who the hell he signed with? Did he sign with
Texans? Yeah, he went to Texans.
Oh man,
I don't know. I think he gonna be a journeyman.
He ain't finna do shit.
I think he gonna do like 2 years. He'll be on another team.
Yeah.
It's hard, bro. It's hard to make people miss who run a 4.4 just like you.
Come on, man. and they stronger than you.
And they stronger than you. Exactly. It's really mind games. That's why I think Dalvin Cook has so much success because he played mind games with you at the line of scrimmage and boom, boom, he's out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, just to continue on, with the theme in a sense, but talk about Deshaun Watson. You know, it's up to 22 women now. You know, I don't know if y'all seen any of the, want to say interviews that some of the women posted, anything, or I should say the opening statements. I should say, you know. So, what's y'all thoughts on that? 22 women. That's a pretty hefty number right there.
They turned that boy to R. Kelly real fast, huh?
Yeah, I think they just out to get him type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody want to be attached to something nowadays. So, because you have people who say that I saw an interview with a lady saying that she's been working for 2 years and she never did it. Do I think some shit got spicy with other people? Yes.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
But I don't think that he would push the envelope knowing what he got. And you saw his chick is like bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't think he would go that far. I think he did some slick shit on the low, but I don't think it was to the point that he would try to take advantage of somebody. My personal opinion.
I mean, they say everybody can get massages, it's pretty much either gonna have your underwear on, underwear off, and then of course if your masseuse is massaging your groin area, something gonna happen. You gonna get aroused in a sense, shit. A certain area is getting rubbed on. So
yeah, you may get a little excited. I ain't gonna lie. I keep my drawers on, but
because it just someone that was like, oh my gosh, well, come on now, you gotta look what the hell you rubbing at. Like it's gonna happen.
I'm gonna tell y'all this because I spent 5 months in Houston. I was doing it, but I know like
that's your disclaimer. Go ahead.
Like when we hear those stories like in Florida, if you hear like the Asian masseuses and all of that, I might be saying too much, but that's a normal thing in Houston. Like I didn't read articles about the plumber come to try to figure out why the toilets are backed up. And when the guy pops the flange or whatever, or the union, said a bunch of condoms fly out. So that's a normal thing in Houston. Just so y'all know. So when I heard it, I wasn't like, I can't believe this happening. That is a normal thing in Houston. Like if you ain't ever in Houston, look up massages, 1,000 of them gonna come up, and it's all Asian people. So that's their hustle. We are like, it's really out there in Houston like that. So, but as far as it go, I mean, everybody know the game. You done seen it with all these other famous people. Whether they did it or not, it's just like, let me go ahead and put my name on that list because he gonna pay us to get rid of that list. You know what I'm saying? I just seen something with Trey Songz just paid $10 million for somebody that just sexually assaulted. Like to clear that up.
Yeah,
I just seen it on Instagram yesterday. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, you've been a rock star or somebody famous. You probably messing with women every night, so you might not even remember it. But you're like, shit, if she say that, hey, just give her the money so I can clear my name, we can get past it. Yeah, and that could be the same thing that happened with Deshaun Watson. You know what I'm saying?
Same thing with him. Same question I asked about Darius.
Man, Trey Songz,
which one of y'all?
You said what?
Which one of y'all?
Which one of y'all about to get? They was one of they about to get that bag.
Which one of y'all?
It's gonna be some goddamn body. So which one? It could be you. It could be her. It could be her. It could be
you. Oh boy! So y'all think he'll get a chance? I mean, I'm pretty sure he will get a chance to go back because the rule of thumb is if you got production, they'll tolerate anything just about. But if you ain't got no production, they ain't gonna tolerate it.
I was gonna say, where's the production though?
I mean, what he been 4-5 years? He think he made the playoffs 2-3 years.
Are you talking about Deshaun Watson though?
Yeah, Deshaun Watson. Yeah.
Okay, talking about guys.
No.
Yeah, Watson getting paid. Watson still get $300 million. No cap, like nothing.
Yeah, what, $40 million a year, some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I seen a meme. It had Bill Belichick behind a tree, and he was like just waiting for stuff to clear up so he can get Deshaun Watson. Because you know how they do it. They gonna take him, but they ain't gonna pay that $40 million if this stuff go down. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, shit, they got to pay it anyway because that contract's already done and signed, sealed, delivered, and all that. So wherever he go to,
guaranteed money.
He's still gonna get paid regardless.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know what's gonna happen with Patriots because they said they looking at Mac Jones. They looking to draft the quarterback.
Yeah, they're gonna draft the quarterback.
Shit, they got talks to them trying to trade back for what's his name, Jimmy Garoppolo. 49ers.
They should have never made that trade, bro. They would have kept going if they would have never made that trade or whatever happened with them.
That's the owner, man. The owner wanted Tom Brady. Belichick wanted Garoppolo, but hey, whoever signed them checks gonna have the final decision. So
yeah,
shipped him up out of there.
So if you're the owner though, you don't keep Tom?
You gotta keep him.
He kept him for that with him 2 more years or something after that stuff broke out, and then. At that point, he was like, "All right, we'll let him go." And then here we seen what just happened in Tampa. So.
you got to keep both of them, though. You know what I mean? Because you see what happened with Aaron Rodgers. Like he played under Brett Favre till Brett Favre left, and he kept it going. And it's like the same thing with the Gators. Like people always talk, "Oh, the Gators this." I'm like, do y'all know Tim Tebow backup was Cam Newton?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if he wouldn't have got in trouble with whatever he threw out the window and whatever. Gators would have had this shit just like Alabama.
Yeah.
Like people fail to realize that like Cam Newton was Tim Tebow's backup.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, they should have kept both of them. That's what I would have did. Whatever.
See, but the thing at that time, Belichick, he wasn't trying to spend no money. So his main thing was, I'm not going to pay a backup. Maybe 10 to 15 million just to sit on the bench.
More than that. He got paid.
That's what I'm saying. So they kind of had to let him go or ship him out of there before, because if not, shit, you're gonna be paying a backup $20 million or something just to sit there.
But would y'all have done that if y'all knew y'all was guaranteed, let's say 2-3 Super Bowls after Tom Brady calls it quit? Would y'all have done that, or y'all would have let him go too?
No, I would have let him go. Shit.
If you guaranteed 2 Super Bowls after Tom Brady leave.
Oh, guaranteed after Tom Brady. I misheard it.
Is it worth it or no?
I mean,
it worth it, but nothing in life is guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? So,
if it's me, I'm keeping Tom Brady as long as possible, and I don't even care if we win or lose. It's just that I know I'm gonna be able to sell Tom Brady jerseys forever.
Yeah.
That's as real as it get though. Them jerseys gone forever.
This what Tom Brady play. You can't get no other team can give you Brady jerseys but me. That's how
that would have been smart. That would have been smart. Because like a lot of fans left.
They all wearing Tampa Bay jerseys. Well, they call it Tampa Bay.
Man, you find that man jerseys everywhere now down here.
You know what I mean? So
I don't even know what he got left to prove, bro. Nobody ain't gonna never catch them rings. So it's like,
no, 7.
It's passion though.
Yeah, that's what it has to be.
Yeah, if that's what you wake up loving to do.
And he still got that chip on his shoulder, like he like to say, you know, drafted 6th round. People say I can't do it no more. And the man been playing 20 plus years. He's seen every single coverage that got out there. So it's like now it's just keep adding.
Let me ask this LeBron fan: why are they comparing him to Jordan and not LeBron?
Because Jordan already did it. Jordan retired. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, 20 years. That's like LeBron, though.
It is like LeBron, but at the same time, LeBron ain't done yet. Jordan is done. Yeah. Brady is on the cusp of being done. Mm-hmm. There is no done when it comes to LeBron James.
Yeah, I would say we can't compare nothing until that man is retired from basketball himself.
Yeah.
So
by the way, LeBron gonna have more rings than Jordan.
That's a goddamn lie. Let's pour some more wine. Pour some more wine, man. Let me ask you a question, though. I'm gonna ask you a question because you know you from where I'm from, and a lot of people that ain't where I'm from, they always make this comment. Jordan was playing plumbers. I'm like, what?
He was what?
They always say he was playing plumbers or bums and all of this stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
dude, games in general.
Just I think all of it. They just saying like nobody was there when Jordan was playing. And I'm like, dude, everybody's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look at that dream team. Do y'all think any team better than that dream team?
I don't know.
The one that they just had will smoke their ass.
What?
Wait, hold on. What you gonna say, team?
I'm gonna say this though. There's no big men in the league no more. It's just like the running backs in the NFL. There's no more big men. The biggest guy on the court weighs 260.
Exactly.
Yeah. So okay. To say that, who would stick Shaq? Who would stick Olajuwon? Like who would stick these?
Shaq wasn't on the team.
No, I'm just saying, just like compared to like old centers to centers now. That's what I mean. Because all the centers back then weighed like 300 pounds.
Yeah, but now those centers will get ran off the court.
Yeah, because they gotta stretch out to the 3-point line.
Yeah.
Okay,
but Shaq gonna be able to stick Joker from Denver? He would have a heart attack.
He gonna talk about my team. Okay. I'm biased already.
Okay. Which Shaq are we getting? Are we getting Shaq from Orlando? Shaq from LA?
We can get any Shaq you want to get.
I'll say this though.
So you talking about Shaq from
Boston?
Right.
You got not that Shaq. You're right. But the question is, you're right on defense, but who would stick him on offense?
Oh no, we go. That man getting about 50-20 right there, 50 points.
The only person that looked like Shaq, like when he was in Orlando, is Zion. But who would stick him? Like Zion couldn't stick Shaq back then. Shaq was 330.
Yeah,
right now
7'1", 7'2". Zion on like 6'7", dog.
Yeah, that's different. But what I'm saying is, to answer the question, when they say Jordan was playing against plumbers, he wasn't playing against guys with this much athleticism. Like Jordan was amazing because he can jump from the free throw line. Now it's 50 people in the NBA that can jump from the free throw line. It wasn't no Zach LaVine. So, right, let's say Zach LaVine. Do y'all consider him a top player?
Nah.
A dunker,
right?
Top dunker.
To me, right now, I think he is top 10 skills right now.
Top 10?
That's my opinion. But there wasn't even guys like Zach LaVine back then.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't these freaks of nature. Like now they had people like Jason Richardson. They had Vince Carter's. They had these people that was really athletic.
Yeah.
They couldn't shoot the three.
Nah.
They didn't have these crazy handles. They can't, you know what I'm saying? Imagine if James Harden was in that era. bro. He would dominate.
I see, but like think of a player like what type of player was Vince Carter? Now thinking about it, like
exactly because
he's just a dunker.
changed.
You can, cause I ain't never heard nobody say, "Oh, that boy Vince Carter got a shot on him." Like
he can shoot threes. He can shoot, but he wasn't known for that. He can shoot. He can tag. He can shoot, right?
He can shoot, but he wasn't shooting how these guys are shooting.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say
the game changed. The game changed. I was talking to my homie about that because if you look at the trajectory, him and LeBron was kind of like the same player. LeBron can pass better, but overall, the small forward position. That was LeBron, but LeBron elevated his game. He added the 3-point shot. He added the turnaround jumper. He added the post up. You know what I mean? So the game changed. So when the game changed, the rest of you niggas is out. That's why Melo couldn't lead a team because he didn't elevate his game.
Hey, I'm gonna say this: Tat real smooth. He taking shot at my niggas. He done did it twice already. And I'm gonna tell you this for the listeners. Y'all better buckle up because we so into sports, this shit might last 2 hours. I'm gonna let y'all know right now because he ain't even get through half his topics, and we almost done. So, but just to say this though, this is the question. I ain't had this conversation with you because we ain't had this conversation, but I would tell people this because people think I'm a LeBron hater. I am. But I would say this, though. LeBron is good. But what separates him from Jordan and Kobe, I even throw Dwayne Wade up there. I never see the killer instinct. So, like for instance, when he lost against the Warriors and everybody said he ain't have no help, and you got J.R. Smith and you got all these people that were star players on other teams, y'all got to hold this dude accountable. Like, they treat LeBron like he Trump, like it ain't nothing he can do wrong. Y'all say they ain't have no help. Why he ain't put him on their back? Why he ain't dropped 50 or 60? Because if Jordan was in that situation, Jordan would have dropped 50 or 60. So he doesn't have the killer instincts. If J.R. Smith come to Kirkus Park and he ain't making shit, we ain't passing the ball to J.R. Smith. But he was still passing the ball trying to get a triple-double. Jordan and Kobe would have took over. The young D Wade would have took over. You got to have that killer instinct. That's why, to me, LeBron would always be number 3 because he don't got the killer instinct.
Okay, but how do you not have killer instinct like when you pass Jordan and scoring in playoffs?
How many years you been playing?
But I'm just saying though, you gotta have.
I'm just saying. That's like if you compare your son, right? Let's say your son say, "Hey, Dad, I had more yards than you in college or high school," and you like, "Dude, I got hurt." This dude came out of high school. This dude went to college. So naturally, LeBron should have more stuff. Like, naturally, you should compare LeBron to people that came out of high school because they're accumulating stats since they're 18, not 24, not 22. You see what I'm saying? So
we're gonna compare to high school. You got to compare him to Kobe then, because Kobe came out of high school, right?
Now you can compare him to Kobe. You can't compare him to Jordan because Jordan wasted however many years in college. You can compare him to Kobe. And Kobe did 20 years, right? Kobe did 20 years, right?
But you gotta think with Jordan though, and I ain't no big LeBron fan. I fuck with LeBron, but I ain't no like hoorah, that's my guy. But think about it with Jordan, he was playing. He put it this way, he didn't get them 6 rings until all his big nemesis were old and retired. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying for LeBron, how can you average 27 and say you don't have a killer instinct?
Okay, anybody can average 27.
Okay, put
it this way. Killer instinct is pretty much like this.
But Jordan,
you got to be that guy that said, "I'm gonna take that last shot." Though you got to take that last shot. All that passing, LeBron, that's the right play. Okay. He made the right play, but killer instinct is about bump that. I'm not gonna pass it to nobody. I'm taking his last shot. That's that killer instinct. He has hit game winners. He has hit them. Don't get me wrong.
But that's not. But LeBron has. All right. If we look at the stats, right. We look at the last 30 seconds or 20 seconds of a game. LeBron has a better percentage than and Kyrie.
Yeah.
What was that first name? I didn't hear it.
KD, Kevin Durant.
Okay.
And so KD has a killer instinct. Who's in the NBA has a killer instinct right now?
Damn, now I gotta think. I'm gonna be honest with you. I gotta think. Killer instinct. I don't want to use him. But the first person came to mind was Jimmy Butler. Like last year playoffs, Jimmy Butler got the killer instinct. He put his team on his back.
Now he lost.
Jimmy Bucket.
He
Hey,
did.
man.
But guess what? LeBron put his team on his back in the Cavaliers, and they lost.
Team, dog.
They lost.
But then, go back to that statement. You said LeBron had a good team, and the first teammate you mentioned was J.R. Smith.
No. I'm gonna tell you why I mentioned him. This is why I mentioned him. Now, I know it's funny, but this is why I mentioned him.
Oh shit!
Chad knows better than anybody. If we playing football and your ass drop 2 passes, we ain't throwing the ball to you the rest of the game. We won't give a damn if you open. So everybody saying he ain't have no help. If J.R. Smith having a cold game, which that's the kind of player J.R. Smith is, even I'm hot on cold, why are you still passing him the ball? Everybody said, oh, his team ain't show up. If Jordan's team didn't show up, Jordan dropped 60. If Jordan's team show up, Jordan might still drop 60. That's killer instinct. Rather than y'all babying him saying, oh, LeBron ain't have help. Bro, we can name everybody on his team. Everybody on the team that had a jersey at one point. Like, these are star players that came from the team. He had Cal Cover. Why do you need this guy? I mean, I know you shoot 3 balls.
Top 20.
I'm saying, though, he had all these people on his team. Cal Cover, Matt Miller, Darren Williams, Isaiah Thomas. All these people were star players on the team.
Isaiah Thomas can't get a job. Darren Williams.
He just got signed by Pelicans.
I'm saying at the time, how many people they had? You can name their whole lineup, bro. The only person that was a regular person was like Charlie Fromm.
But I think we got to saw that doesn't mean anything because the Lakers lost 4-1 to the Detroit Pistons with Gary Payton, Karl Malone, Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal. Like the list goes on and on.
I would say this: what you talking about? Pistons with like Rip Hamilton, Ben Wallace? You talking about them Pistons?
Yeah, which team was better on paper?
On paper,
team was better on paper?
They was old though. They was old.
But
who was old? Talking about the Pistons?
He said Karl Malone.
When the Lakers lost to Detroit,
I'm gonna tell you,
Shaq was on that team. Right? Shaq was on that team, right?
They had Shaq. They had Shaq.
Yeah. They had the team, bro.
Gary Payton, Karl Malone. You still got the fucking Yoda.
But who Pistons had? Don't act like Pistons ain't have a good team, bro.
Oh no, that's Chauncey Billups.
Pistons got like a top 10 team of all time to me.
Man, what's the
Rip Hamilton, Chauncey Billups, Ben Wallace, defensive player of the year. Tayshaun Prince.
There you go, Tayshaun Prince.
Don't act like Pistons ain't had no team. Now Pistons will run somebody right now, bro. That Piston team will run somebody right now, I believe.
But is that an excuse for the Lakers to lose 4-1?
Nah, I don't know.
Prime Kobe and Prime Shaq.
That team, that series should have went 7. At
least. But that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter who's on your team, bro. LeBron never had those caliber players all on one team. Ever.
You don't think the Cavaliers had all those players, bro?
Hell no.
They had Kevin Love, Kyrie.
And then all the people I named.
None of those players went to the finals before.
Shit, he brought them there for a reason. They were talented,
You're right, though.
Kyrie was a lottery team when he was in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Cavs was a lottery team.
Well, let me say this, though.
No, wait, let me finish. Your boy was a lottery team. Kevin Love in Minnesota. Lottery team.
Yeah.
Well, let's say this, though.
Hey, they got one. They got one chip from.
Do y'all think it's coincidence? Like, he still get everybody he wants on his team. Jordan just played with who he had. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, he just played with Scottie Pippen and Dennis Rodman.
Okay. He did request. Wait. He did request Rodman. He did request that. That's like talking about Golden State. These players got on the team. The only player I can say is Kevin Durant, but before Kevin Durant, they had a team, bro.
But can we agree that it's easier to drop 50 points when you have a defender like Scottie Pippen, you have a rebounder like Dennis Rodman?
You got the rebounder thing, bro. Nobody ain't better rebounder than Dennis Rodman.
Okay, and you have one of the best two-way players in Scottie Pippen.
Okay, you're right.
That's what I'm saying. So he had that, and look how long they played together. LeBron don't get that many years. He only got 4 years with Bosh and Wade, and they got 2 out of 4. That's great.
Should have been 3.
Should have been 3.
Should have been goddamn 3.
So LeBron is doing in a shorter time span where Jordan is getting a chance to expand with these players. And he played against people that wasn't that athletic, bro. Go watch the series against come on, bro. Larry Bird is great. But this motherfucker ain't no Klay Thompson. He ain't no KD. He ain't none of them guys. He ain't no James Harden. Come on.
I don't know. I don't know what year that was, but do you remember that year when it was an All-Star game and like Kobe Bryant like blocked like LeBron James shot like at the end of the game? I don't know if you remember what year it was.
I remember that one. Yeah.
But Kobe talked to Jordan, and Jordan said, "Hey, if you make LeBron go to the left, he's going to pull up and shoot. If you make him go to the right, then he's going to drive all the way." How somebody telling you how to guard somebody and they ain't even been on the court for this long? And Kobe Bryant did that. And Kobe Bryant did that and locked them down. So when people say he played against plumbers, if this guy able to watch the game and say this is how you should stick the person and shut LeBron down, obviously if he was in his era, he done studied the game enough to know how to shut LeBron down. He told Kobe how to guard him though.
So key moment, right? You said in the All-Star game, right?
That was back then when they really was playing. I know they don't play now.
I'm just going by what you said.
They don't play now.
Okay, now let's go look up LeBron versus Kobe and head-up matches. It's not close. LeBron dominates Kobe in those series.
I haven't done my research on that.
I'll look it up for you guys. Right.
I will tell you this. Because they treat LeBron like Trump. Why is it acceptable that this guy can lose and he had no help? You're the best player. Put your team on your back and drop 50, drop 60.
LeBron is 16-6 versus Kobe.
Oh, you just looked it up real quick.
16-6. I don't know what Jordan was telling Kobe, but he does that enough.
Hey, you can check the records with Jordan, bro. Jordan is responsible for people like Charles Barkley not getting a ring. He's responsible for a lot of people not getting rings, bro.
LeBron is too.
Bro, LeBron had lost a lot of them. You know what Matt used to tell me when I used to say John Elway was good? He used to say, he was like, bro, John Elway 2-6. He said, bro, so when you get with a girl, you want to tell me you got her naked 6 times and you only had sex twice? Or you want to tell me, you met with her 6 times and had sex with her 6 times? That's what he used to tell me. He said, like you get into it and say, oh, I seen it, but we ain't do nothing.
Well, okay. So we consider Allen Iverson.
I can hear y'all. I can hear y'all, but I'm going to use the bathroom. But I can't hear you. Keep going.
Do we consider AI one of the best players?
He in my top, sir.
In the NBA ever, right?
Yeah.
How many times AI been to the finals?
She won it at one time, right? They lost to the Lakers.
One time.
But think about it. AI, he like what, 5'11", 6 feet at the most?
But he's one of the greatest.
True. He's a dog for what he do, but a guy like that ain't gonna lead no team consistently that small.
But that's killer instinct. That's all the attributes that we want in our superstar.
Oh, damn right. Now, if AI was like 6'5", 6'6", oh man, he'd probably be 2-time, 3-time champ right here.
It was ultimately just the team around him, though.
So, I mean, what he had on that team? He had Mutombo on the team. Well, older Mutombo,
Eric Snow.
Yeah.
Man, your number 2 players, Eric Snow, you shouldn't even be in there, man. Nobody.
I forgot about Eric Snow.
That was him, bro. That was all AI, bro. You say
but I'm saying that to say that we kind of downplay that LeBron lost in the finals, but he gets to the finals.
But that's not a good thing, though. To get there, you got to win that shit.
Hey, so
but he got 4 rings.
Hey, in reality, LeBron is not the Tom Brady of the NBA. He's actually John Elway. But nobody talks about John
he has
Elway.
more rings than John Elway.
And plus, he still got a chance to get more. So But
2 out of 6 though.
Okay, but put it this
2
way:
out of 6.
if LeBron gets to
Ask Phil
if
Sims
he gets
how
to
many
6
Super Bowls
rings,
he got.
but if
Say that
LeBron get
again?
the 6 rings, what you gonna say then? Like, even if he just ties Jordan,
It does
He gonna say
efficiency matter?
LeBron played more years.
No. It's not about the more years. It's not about the more years at this time. That what Matt was trying to say was, out of 6, Jordan is what, 6 for 6. So that's 100%. If LeBron playing in 13 finals and he wins 6, does that make him better than this guy with his finals percentage is like 50%, 45%?
okay, put it this way. Even though I'm making a little pushback. Okay, so but think about it. But just to think about for his career, he's what's a year 18 year 18, right?
Yeah, this year 18.
And he'd have been to what, 9 finals? So
We're like 4 out of 9.
over half his career, he's been to the finals. Like,
Any player would take that.
Come on, now guys can't even sniff 1. This man been there 9. Yeah, he doesn't have the greatest record when he gets there, but he still got there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all saying that, he responsible for Charles Barkley not getting a ring. How many times did Charles Barkley get to the finals?
Shit, I think that 1 time, if I'm not mistaken.
1 time.
I'm just saying, if you was in the East, you didn't have a chance. That's just how it was.
But think about it back then. Even though it still is now, the West was tough as shit back then, and it still is to this day.
But back then,
we can say that LeBron is responsible for James Harden not getting 1, Russell Westbrook not getting 1, DeMar DeRozan not getting 1.
You can't say that though. Because I would say this. There's only one like player that's like an old school player, and that's Damian Lillard. Everybody else want to get traded. Everybody want to play in the big 3. Everybody want to play in a big 5 now. Yeah. So it ain't the same. Like back then, everybody was like when Chicago played against the Knicks, it was a real problem. Now it's like we high five KD and we high five this person and we on boat trips with this person. Like nobody ain't even trust Jordan when he went out to eat with them the day before the game. You know what I mean? It was a real vendetta. Like right now, everybody's friends. It's almost like the rap game. Hey, let's do a feature, Byron. Hey, Tat. Hey, hop on this album with me. But all 3 of us gonna say we're the best rappers, but we teaming up. It's the same situation. So like back then, everybody stayed on their team because they wanted to prove I was better than him. Now LeBron say, "Hey guys, you want to come over here?" Bro, LeBron that played were probably what, the top 30 players in his career in that era. Cal Culver.
But how can
we do it like this? Okay, put it like this.
KD just left from playing with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. Yeah. Now he's playing with Kyrie and James Harden.
Okay, I got a question. Why does KD get penalized for playing with this kind of team, but LeBron can call this kind of team and it's acceptable?
Who?
No, I'm saying ain't
nobody penalizing KD.
Wait. Everybody talked shit about KD when he went to the Golden State. But however, when LeBron gets to the Cavaliers, when he says he's going back home, 90% of those players is not on the roster, bro.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, because he's doing the right thing. He knows niggas.
He's recruiting.
He recruiting, but who did he really recruit?
Yeah, you got to think. Okay, put it away. How many top 15, 20 players has he recruited to come play with him?
Let's say this.
Who was the savior in Cleveland for LeBron?
Let's say this. If you playing basketball, right, and you pick everybody on your team that's 6'5", right, and the rest of the people on the court is 5'9", right? Now, Tat, whether you pass the ball to them or not, you ain't playing against them. So if I got all these players on my team, I don't got to play against them. They cannot assist a team that may need them. So in reality, I got all these players that could have made an impact that I would have had to play against. So guess what? If I put you on my team, I don't got to play against you.
You're right.
That makes sense.
That makes sense. But
who has he put on his team?
Kyrie, he would have had to go against Kyrie in the playoffs?
You don't respect Kyrie?
He never pushed the team to the playoffs, really.
I'm talking about the Cavaliers days. He was already there, though. He was already there.
Yeah, but he was in the lottery every year.
Was he really Kyrie is a great player. We all know that, right?
Yeah.
But what I'm saying to you is, was Kyrie pushing teams to the playoffs?
Nah, no. Kyrie was kind of
like dropping
his 30. Yeah, he was dropping his 30.
What I'm saying, he was a lottery type player, right? Yeah. Kevin Love, the same type of thing. Lottery. What I'm saying to you is, KD went to teams that was already established and winning. The Heat wasn't established and winning, bro. They was down in the dumps when LeBron got there. When LeBron got back to Cleveland, they was down in the dumps. When LeBron got to LA, we ain't never no down in the dumps, dog. Look at the records, bro. Y'all got lottery picks.
Nah, not them years.
Before LeBron came,
Dwayne Wade. Yeah, Dwayne Wade was like,
people was questioning Dwayne Wade.
Nah, the year before,
he was just falling off though. He was just right. He was still hot, but he was like just falling off.
Nah, because that year before LeBron and them came, Wade was average 30 points that year. And he should have won MVP that year, but they gave him LeBron.
The 8th seed. Boston mopped their ass up.
Well, you got to play the number 1, number 8.
Yeah, come on.
And what Boston did? They got that fucking mop.
But we still made the playoffs, though. That shit Kyrie never did by himself, though. You know what I'm saying? This is just D-Wade with a bunch of other guys on the team.
But LeBron did the same thing and took a team to the NBA Finals. That's what I'm saying.
But got swept, though. They got swept.
He got swept.
Swept by the Spurs. Swept by the Spurs. The Spurs.
Manu Ginobili, Hall of Famer.
They should have got one game, though.
Hall of Famer. Who is their coach? Hall of Famer. We don't even got to know his fucking name.
That's Popovich, great Popovich.
Yeah.
It was organic,
Hall of Famer.
It was organic, though. Tim Duncan ain't called nobody.
But I'm saying, exactly, bro. That was a great team.
But I give it to LeBron for that year. Okay, think about it. What was he, 22 or something at the time? Or
22
whatever.
Years old,
22,
bro.
21, and he had what?
And who did he defeat? Who did he defeat to get to the finals?
Them Pistons.
Them strong Pistons who destroyed the LA Lakers.
Bruh, the Pistons was good, bro. Don't act like the Pistons wasn't good, bro.
But I'm saying though,
they had 2-3 years we was talking about them. They was good.
Yeah.
Now, as much as I'm enjoying this conversation, I feel like we're gonna lose women followers. We got to change it up, bro. Cause we gonna go 2 hours in this.
We spent like 30 minutes on that topic. We probably got
to. Okay. Let me knock this out the way. Let me go ahead and the little segment I dropped last week. The goofball of the week. And I got a little video for us to show. So let's do a little watching.
Who's up, motherfucker? I'm over here. I don't give a fuck where you at. I don't want to.
Who you think will win? I don't know. Black dude look a little gangster. This dude look a little swole though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like he's been scrapping since he was little,
look,
but he
dude
really
look like he finna pull out the blick. This dude look like he got hands. This nigga look like he got hands though.
Yeah.
Look, they finna. Come on. Swing. Oh yeah, they swing. They swing. It's Liddy in this hole. Oh my God. They going down. Hey.
And
so what we just seen here was just because you're in the NFL don't mean your ass can fight.
If I get the name out, that was Bruce Campbell, former NFL player Bruce Campbell. He was a tackle or something, talking all that ish, and got his ass mollywop around here.
Just because you can bench 500 pounds doesn't mean you can fight. Okay.
Correct.
Hey,
you can tell by that first swing.
First time seeing it? Hey, Tat, was that your first time
seeing it? I never saw that before. I thought that was regular people.
That's an former NFL player that lost that fight.
There you go. And I think this guy was a close second that I was gonna do for Goofball of the Week, but I see it just as a guy living his life, Mr. Paul Pierce. So I got another little video clip for us.
Oh yeah, this is my shit right here.
There you go, right here.
This could make me happy.
Come on, man. It's on you, man. I'll hold you up. What you do?
Monica, you should be here. You can make some money, girl. Stop playing. Monica, what you doing?
You guys throw some man.
If you in LA, come through.
Look down.
If you in LA, Monica, come through. You know what I'm saying?
Where's she at? Hundreds of thousands of dollars can't even throw. What was wrong with that?
What was wrong with it that he broadcasted it?
Yeah, he drunk, high, whatever, and then got strippers in the bed. That's what messed him up. That's what messed him up.
Well, he's in California. It's legal.
Yeah.
They're not even naked. They're not even topless.
Nah, it's just bikinis, whatever.
So Tat, something was wrong with that?
It is something wrong with that if he wasn't on ESPN.
Yeah.
Okay.
You on a family show and it's owned by Disney.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing right there.
That's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's your positioning. It's your other responsibilities in life. Like if I got responsibilities to be in front of America every day, I can't do that. Even though I want to, even though I might still do it, but I'm not going to broadcast it.
Now I would say this. In my mind, your son is already in the NFL. Like just in my mind. So if this happens to him or before it happens to him, what do you say? Like, hey, don't ever do this, or you're young, you're a superstar. I understand. Like, what do you do to prevent this from ever happening to him? Because he's gonna be in sports.
I say it's pros and it's cons. If you're willing to deal with the pros that come for it, meaning that you have your freedom living your life, if that outweighs the cons of you losing future earnings to be on the front of America, then hey, that's his decision. It ain't mine, but I'll explain to him, this what this is what that is. Your choice.
I think
that's real.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing, you just got to be aware. Everybody got a damn cell phone. They're going to record some shit. But,
yeah,
it is what it is. I looked at it for Paul Pierce situation as more of, man was just having a good time. Shit.
Like even with me doing this podcast, it's certain stuff I can't say because I coach little league sports. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is my personal time. Yeah, I don't even get paid for that shit. But it's still, I have to carry myself a certain way based on my other responsibilities.
Yeah.
You got to maintain that image. That's what I always tell people. You still got an image, and I always tell people, personal life, keep it personal. You know what I'm saying? Like me, if I had that situation, I wouldn't have went live.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you got to keep your personal situation personal. If you smoke weed or whatever, and you, like you said, and you in that kind of situation, I'm not gonna post from smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? Because who cares whether I post it or not? Either way, I'm getting high. If I'm getting high, you know what I'm saying? If I'm drinking, either way, I'm getting drunk or I'm getting drunk. So why do I need other people to see how I'm feeling or who with me? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I heard he got a deal. I don't know if it's official. I haven't really looked into it. So maybe Byron did more research on that.
I did a little bit. No, it's more of the adult website company. I don't remember the name, but they offered him $250K to host what they say, that NBA watch party or whatever, and then have strippers and all the other stuff there. So I don't know if he accepted it or not, but hey, might as well. Shit, you ain't got no job right now. so
the real question
anyway, so he cool.
The real question, Byron, do you take that deal?
Hell yeah. Goddamn right.
Because of the money,
clear.
Because of the money, or because it makes sense?
It's both, but it's just you ain't. It's not put it away. Not like he needed. Put it that way. And if he wants to get back into the sports broadcast world, then okay, don't take it. But if you just don't say bump it, I'm just going to now be retired and do my own thing. Go ahead. That shit. That's a quick 250 come up.
Frozen.
Now Tat.
I would say, depending on what route, because it's like just because you're successful at doing one thing doesn't mean you want to do it. You may just be successful at it. Mm-hmm. Like for instance, I know this is a crazy example, but let's say a stripper, right? A stripper that made all this money being a stripper.
Yeah.
But at some point, she gonna say, "I don't want to strip no more. Like, I want to be a teacher, or I want to be this or that." I just think he got to a point where he ain't really give a damn about the situation no more. So he said, "This is how I'm finna do it," because he's a very intelligent guy. You know what I mean? I think he was just looking for a way to cut ties because they probably been on him like, "Hey, you gotta stop doing this. You gotta stop doing that. Y'all telling me to stop doing it? Guess what? Instagram Live going up." That's how I feel.
I mean, why do you? I understand the image part too, and I know a lot of people look at it like, man, this is guy's free time. You know what I'm saying? He's 40. He's a grown man.
Mm-hmm.
So why can't he do what he want to do on his social media? And why is he penalized for it? It's not like he's on TV smoking weed. It's not like he's bringing strippers on set. So why can't he just be professional at work and be himself at home? Like, why is it like that?
Because his professional self is not smoking weed and strippers. Like, for example, they would give that same position to Snoop Dogg because they know what Snoop Dogg is known for.
Yeah.
We don't know Paul Pierce for knowing that. You know what I mean?
See, it's playing basketball and then going to commentating after that.
Exactly. Like if we see Jay-Z in the strip club smoking blunts, we're gonna be like, Hove? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's perception.
But it's the crazy part, though. That's the crazy part. Check this out, though. It's kind of like bias or whatever you want to do. Michael Irvin is a commentator, and he's got caught with crack in his career.
Yeah.
So it's like, how does this guy get a job and this guy loses a job? You know, crack ain't weed, weed ain't crack.
Okay, the biggest thing is this.
What was
it shown on video camera? You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest thing. Like once something's been recorded, once it's been recorded, people lose their mind. Like, oh no, he this person, this, that, and the third. But if you hear about it, some people gonna believe it, some people not. But once they actually have video evidence of it, it's damn near a wrap.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even see that wrong. I was like, oh, that boy live. Like, I didn't think he was gonna lose his job. I didn't
think nothing either, but I knew it's the biggest thing.
I knew he lost his job.
It's all about who owns ESPN. Disney, man. Come on, that's all that is.
So Disney owns ESPN?
Yeah.
Yes.
I never knew that, but I got stock in Disney, but I never knew that.
Yeah.
So
I never knew that.
They promote family this, family that, but that ain't promoting family what he was doing. So that's gonna
Yeah. But the good thing is you have people who like certain stuff about you. Mm-hmm. So the people who like you who say I didn't see nothing wrong with it, they gonna be on that. Well, let me go ahead and tune in to goddamn Paul Pierce, see what strippers finna be at this goddamn show. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. I mean, I guess to get off that, I mean, like I said, this was the sports one, so I guess did y'all catch up on the whole Travis Rudolph situation?
Yeah, so I thought that Travis Rudolph, a lot of people don't know, he was a football player who went to Dwyer. He played at Florida State. He had a few seasons at the New York Giants. I remember his dad was in an incidental murder at a club. Yeah, he accidentally got shot and got killed. Mm-hmm. And basically, I think he had a situation with a girl. A girl called some guys to kind of assist her. He ended up killing the guys. Well, he killed one or two of them?
He killed one of them, and one of them is critical but stable in the hospital right now.
Well, he shot their ass up.
Yeah.
And now he's facing first-degree murder. That's Travis Rudolph.
Bruh, you know how much? Bruh, you just made me feel like I ain't do no homework, bro. I didn't know none of that shit about that boy. I didn't even know he was from Palm Beach, bro.
Yeah, he went to Dwyer.
Oh, yeah, what?
He was a baller.
Bruh. What year he came out, bro? You were saying all this stuff. I'm like, where I been at?
He started off at Benjamin High School, then he transferred to Dwyer. Then from there, he went to Florida State. He played with OBJ in New York.
Yeah.
He just he
got famous because he sat down and ate lunch with a sixth grader who was eating food by himself, So that gave him
yeah, and the kid was also autistic as well.
Autistic,
I seen that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, boy. So shit. That's some crazy stuff that's been going on this past week or so in the sports world, I should say, or even longer than that. But
So why he shot the people?
I guess he had a situation with a girl, and the girl called these guys to kind of come dissolve it, or probably handle him, and he started busting their ass.
And that's the crazy part. It's like once you famous, you just like you're always the aggressor. You know what I mean? Like people can lie about these sexual assaults because you got more money. You're the problem. Yeah. It's self-defense. He shoot these people. But because he's famous, it ain't gonna get wrote up as self-defense. Like it's crazy.
It's crazy, man. And they just got to get more information about it because it ain't. It's like it's very, very small information out about the whole situation, pretty much.
Yeah, so, allegedly.
There you go. So we'll let it play out.
Allegedly,
just do in the courts.
Yeah.
Shit, and then on the same train, I don't know if y'all ever heard of this player named Phillip Adams. Just randomly killed like 5 people, and then
I didn't know about it, but I saw he killed those people.
That shit, they're trying to quickly blame that on the CTE and all that. So never ending saga with that storyline, CTE and everything. So.
So
go ahead.
So, of course, I'm not picking on your son, but these questions are gonna keep coming up because, you connected. So, if your son has, how many concussions will you allow your son to have before you say, "Hey, hang it up," or, "Hey, this the number. Once you hit this, we need to start doing something different," or will you just leave it on him how he feels about it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna give him the information and make sure he's knowledgeable about the situation, and he can kind of go from there. But I think if he did now that he's starting to fall in love with baseball, if it's one, I think he'll probably be done and just stick with baseball.
Okay,
if that was the case. But I am thankful that he has not been concussed throughout the last 5 years of him playing tackle.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just asking because I don't expect it to happen while they're doing Little League. I expect it to happen like high school.
If it was high school or
college. Yeah.
That's just on him. Like I said, I'll give him the information. And
let's make it a little better.
Yeah.
He's projected to go first round.
Yeah.
It's his junior year.
Yeah.
Do you say give it up because of you had a concussion? Do you say go into the league, or do you say, hey, play another year and see how you feel about it?
I'm gonna still let him decide.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna still let him decide because as a player, as a former player, I know how it feels to strap on that fucking helmet and chin strap and go to war. So it's like I can tell him, but guess what? I'm not putting the helmet and the chin strap on. He is.
Yeah.
So if he don't feel like he personally can go out there and compete and play at a high level, then it's a wrap. It's I want my son to do great things, but at the end of the day, I want him to just be satisfied and happy with who he is and what he does, type shit.
Yeah, you ain't got your sanity and shit. What's the point of trying to play football if you're not happy with it?
Yeah. Gotta
be just shit. Anyway, anybody out there, support your kids on what they want to do. Put it that way.
Yeah, no matter what. Even though you love sports and your child want to be a chef, let him be a chef.
I think it's dope how you answer the questions because I guess like a person that's like living through their kids that never played sports, they would probably say the opposite. But I guess because you played sports, you know how it feels, you know how it is, that you kind of like, I will tell him what it is, but he got to do what he feel. You know what I'm saying? I think that's dope because you answer every question like that. You never be biased and say, man, I'm a dad. He can't do this. I'm going to protect him completely, even if he's not happy. you pretty much say, hey, it's up to him at the end of the day. You know, I make him aware.
Yeah, because my life is my life and his life is his life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like I'm not really pressed.
Okay. I'm sure that'll work out. But I will say on that note, you know,
Yeah.
coming to the end of this episode 3 of the TBD show. And I just want to thank everybody for tuning in to us. And like always, you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all that under the TBD show or TBD podcast 21. And I am Byron again. And with me, as always, is Tack and Don P. We are the TBD show. We will see y'all next week.
Hey, I got a question, Byron.